y'all, good morning. Welcome to another video of Cooks with Iron. Now, as you can tell, I'm in the car today, so I will not be doing any cooking, but I will be talking to you guys because I got a couple things I want to talk about this morning. Start off with breakfast. This morning for breakfast, I am having number one, purple guava pear Bang energy drink. And I am also having beef jerky. Got two of these slabs like this. So this is teriyaki flavored. I have two of those and a Bang energy drink for breakfast. Now, this morning I have a trip that I have to go on to go to a meeting for work. I have to go to McAllister, and it's about an hour and a half drive for me to get there. So, I have I would say a dilemma, which work doesn't care how I do it. But what the deal is I get to a turnoff where I can go to McAllister, or I can drive another 10 miles to go to work, and then come back. So let me explain this to you. Well, where my turnoff is, if I go ahead and turn off there to go to McAllister, it's an hour and 15-minute drive, but it puts me there almost an hour early. So if I pass the turnoff, I go 10 miles into town to where I work for 30-40 minutes, turn around and come back 10 miles, and then go on the trip to McAllister. Then that puts me in McAllister at the meeting at the time that I'm supposed to be. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to drive the extra 20 miles just to go into work for 30 minutes and then turn around and drive the 10 miles back. So I would almost rather lose an hour of my time because it puts me in McAllister an hour early. Well, my work won't count that because there's no reason for me to be there an hour early. This side, as I'm coming, I would just rather lose that hour if I have to go there and sit at a restaurant for an hour. Or, well, the good thing is that my mother-in-law lives in McAllister. So after the meeting is over, I do go visit her. But I just take my time. I know when I get up on the turnpike, it's, I don't know, I want to say it's 75 to drive. I don't drive that. I just drive 65. I just drive my regular time. I watch for deer, for sure. Speaking of deer, I seen a car wreck yesterday. There was a semi on one side going one way and a car on one side going the other way. And I'm pretty sure the semi hit the deer. And the deer, the poor thing, was laying in the ditch with its top half up trying to crawl. And I guess it broke its back. The poor mama. Oh, I felt so sorry for it. But there was nothing I could do. Two people had stopped. So I'm sure they were standing on the side of the road talking. So I'm sure they had already called someone to come and help with that. But that was so horrible. But back to my story. So would you guys rather lose an hour of your time, pay, and 20 miles of driving and just go on and then wait for your meeting to start? Or would you rather drive the 20 miles, do the 30 minutes of work, then you have to clock back out because they don't allow you to be clocked in and driving at the same time. You got to do one or the other. So that's my choice this morning. I didn't want to have to go to work for 30 minutes and then turn around and leave again. So this is going to put me in McAllister about an hour early. But that's okay. The meeting is from 10 to 12. And right now it's 7:30, and this will put me in McAllister at 8:45, and the meeting don't start till 10. So I have an hour and 15 minutes before the meeting starts. But I'm just going to take my time, not be in no hurry, and go enjoy some time, I guess, to myself. I may stop. I would like to stop at some kind of thrift store or a Goodwill, and you guys, my mother-in-law is all up for that. Shop with me. Now, after the meeting, I'm tired. I'm tired because of the hour-and-a-half drive. We do go have some lunch. She finds a local restaurant. Oh, hang on just a second. Oh, there's a dead deer on the side of the road again. Oh, that was a baby. Dadgummit. You guys, we hunt. We hunt. We are avid hunters. And we eat them. So it really kills me to see a dead deer on the side of the road. Okay, I've never personally hit and killed a deer. I have bumped into one before because I was turning a corner and they ran across the road and I was trying to stop before I hit one, and I bumped one of them in the rear end and she just fell down and then got up and ran off, so there wasn't anything wrong with her. But I've never personally hit and killed a deer. But if I did, I would call the game warden and be sure and take it back home and eat it. I'm not going to waste meat because it's something that we eat all the time around here. Now back to what I was saying. I just asking, would you guys rather lose that hour of work time, or would you rather get 30 more minutes by driving 20 miles? So that was a question. If you guys want to answer that, you can leave it in the comments below. And I feel like this video is all over the place this morning because I have so much to talk about, and I have a long time to talk because I'm going to be on this drive this morning. Sorry, I had to turn the corner there. So, and then I was talking about thrift store shopping and eating out with my mother-in-law. So after the meeting goes from 10 to 12, and then we go out to eat with my mother-in-law. I've been now 3 different times with her, and she took me to a taco place, which it was a Mexican place. I think it was called Bob's Tacos. It was okay. So the next time she took me, we went out to eat at an antique store. Crazy enough, they had a little bistro inside an antique store. Wonderful food. It was very good. They were super nice people. It was soup and sandwich. Okay, so wait on that car. Here we go. So that was really good food there when we ate at that little bistro. So I told her, I said, instead of going to Chili's or Brahms or any place that we already know, I said, find me places that you like to go different, that are mom and pop stores, because that's what I like, but they're hard to find when you can't Google them like you can Google Chili's or Brahms. So it's just different. And I gotta go on this big turnaround. Just want her to find different and cool places to eat. Alright, so here, I'm going to wait in line here. I got to pay my toll to go on through. Let me get my money out and be ready. If you guys, I was telling you that I was having beef jerky and bang for breakfast, the purple guava pear. So if you guys want to see that video about what purple guava pear tastes like, I did oh, hang on, let's pay the toll here. Good morning. I need a receipt, and I'm going all the way to McAllister.
When I got them semis and stuff, I can't see people, so that's why.
That's fine.
I don't suppose you have anything smaller than a 20, do you?
I don't, because I had to get this out this morning just where I could make it. I'm sorry, I don't. I think I have $1, but that's not going to get me through.
2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 20.
All right, thank you so much, sweetie. You guys fell over, and I don't know if you could see that or not, but paid the little lady at the toll booth, and I have to keep my receipts, so I keep them all up here above my head. So anyway, now we're back on the road. What I was saying was, if you want to know what purple guava pear tastes like, I made a video, and I think I did 12 or 13 different flavors. and I put them all on one video together, so it shows different reviews of different Bang energy drinks, and you guys can go watch that if you want to. I would link it down below, but I don't think I know how to do that yet. I'm still learning this editing thing. I use iMovie, which is just an app for your phone, and that's how I edit my videos, which is working out real well, but I am learning here and there how to put texts on here, to say things, to tell you what's coming up, and so I'm learning. I want to insert a picture, but I can't figure out how to do that. I can insert a video, I don't know how to insert a picture. So, if I think about it, and if I feel comfortable, I may take a picture of or take a small video of where we're going today, or what we have to eat for lunch. But I don't know about how I will feel. I'm still new to YouTube. I'm new to vlogging. I'm new to videoing. So, I don't want... I feel uncomfortable sometimes still. Now, when I'm alone, it's no big deal. But when I have other people with me, then that's when it feels different. But the other day, you guys, me and my friend Mary were trying to help clean up the town that I live in. And at the city park, there's 3 trees, and they all had these huge bushes underneath these trees. We were talking about how snakes could get under there, and it would be better if we would clean those up. So Mary and I went over to the city park. We took some tree trimmers, some cloppers over there with us, and we was going to try to clop down these bushes and then maybe clean up around it, you know. Well, what happened is when we got over there, we realized that those bushes are very viney, and there's thorns running through them, and you can't clop because you can't get down to the bottom of the bush because it's such a big bush. So what we decided we would do was set the bushes on fire. Well, it's hard to set it on fire when you don't have no sticks, or you can't just light the bush. It doesn't, it's a green growing bush, so it doesn't light on fire that easy. So we did pick up some sticks that we found laying around, and we got the fire going, and we got it on one side. Well, one side, this is a huge bush. We need to start it on 2 or 3 different sides. So we asked my husband to come over there with us and to help us, so he did. Well, then it started raining on us. Now, we had to quit. The rain put out the fire after a little while. But what I'm getting to is I got poison ivy from that. I don't think you can see it, but here on my right by my earlobe was itching the other day, and I just scratched it, didn't think nothing about it. And then I'm sitting at home watching TV a couple of nights ago, and my husband's like, "Oh my God, you've got a rash." So apparently, let me see if I can show you. I was going to show you that I got poison ivy. Now I can't see it. That's the problem. So I'm going to see if you guys can. I can't look at the camera and see what I'm looking at, but I've got it right here on my ear. Oh, my earring may be in the way. Hang on. And then I've got it all right down my neck. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I've got one little spot on my belly and one spot on my arm. So the problem is I think I may have it in my ear. I'm not quite sure, because every once in a while my ear canal really itches. So I try not to scratch it, but what can I do? I do have some poison ivy cream, because we get poison ivy every year, and I've been putting that on it. So it's a steroid cream. If it gets bad enough, and if it gets where it's in my ear or going to get in my eyes or anything, then I will get a shot. But other than that, normally I just deal with it. It's not that bad. I guess because I'm used to getting it all the time. And I got this fever blister also. Had 2 of them. And I think it's because my daughter got sick, and I did everything I could to get her healed up very quickly. I think within 3 days she was over it. But she had a cough, cold, congestion, earache. She had it all. Fever. So I finally gave her enough vitamins to get her cleared up. And I think that's where I got the fever blister from, is when she wasn't feeling good and she was running a fever. I don't know exactly how you get fever blisters or how that works, but I think when somebody gets sick, you can get a fever blister. Sorry, I think when somebody gets sick, you can get a fever blister from them. Well, this video's been long enough. It's all over the place. I don't really know where I'm going to go from here, but I'll see what I can show you guys that I have going on today while I'm out and about. If I get a chance. If not, we may see you guys on the way home. And I'm going to try to start ending my videos. I have a problem with just going okay and then not ever picking the camera back up, and I don't end my videos, and I hate that. So, and I'm also trying to make a YouTube banner for my YouTube channel. I cannot figure that out. I have tried, and it keeps saying it's not the correct size. So I'm gonna have to watch some more YouTube videos on how to easily make a YouTube banner. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off here today until I get to McAllister, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Good morning. This is the next day after my trip to McAllister, and I need to finish up my video from yesterday because I didn't do that. The only problem is I didn't record anything else. Not that I have an issue recording when I'm with someone or with what I'm doing, but I forgot all about it. I guess I'm not used to daily vlogging, and I guess I get so used to just being with the person that I'm with that I forget that I need to take pictures or vlog or put anything on Instagram. So I'm not doing very good at this, but I'm going to tell you how the rest of my day went yesterday. So after my meeting, I met my mother-in-law, and she took me out to eat at the Windmill, is what she called it, but then above the door it said the Cove. So I'm not really sure what the real name of it is, but I'm sure you could Google it and figure that out in McAllister. And it is a seafood place, and she had been there once before, and last time she was there she had a chicken salad. Well, this time she had some fried butterfly shrimp. To do real good on staying keto, so I just asked the lady, I said, what do you suggest? I've never eaten here before, and I didn't have time to read the whole menu. And so she said, I suggest a grilled blackened catfish. And I said, wow, that sounds amazing. And of course I was super excited because she suggested something that was keto friendly. The two sides, I got coleslaw, and my only three choices to get was seasoned vegetables, coleslaw, and a salad. That was my only three choices. And so I asked her coleslaw or salad, which I know the coleslaw is probably not perfect, but it's better than eating fried okra or French fries or something like that. So she suggested coleslaw. She said they make it their own, and it's really super good. So I had coleslaw, seasoned vegetables, blackened catfish. It did come with two little bitty hush puppies. They were teensy, but I did eat them. They were good. And also they bring out bread when they bring your meal out. And I had a quarter of a piece of bread, just one little side off of the piece of bread to try it. It was really good. My mother-in-law ate the rest of it. But that's what I had for lunch yesterday. And then after that, during that time, I went to the restroom, and they had an awesome sink, which I would love to have in my house. I'm just that kind of girl. But they had a sink made out of like a 55-gallon wooden, I would say it's an old whiskey barrel or something like that. Got the metal cast iron straps around it, and then a sink that goes into a bucket. And that was the neatest thing. So after I left my car there, and me and my mother did some thrift shopping, after that was over and I was ready to go home, I went to the restroom in that restaurant one more time before I left on that long trip home, videoed that sink, which I thought it was super cute. So you're gonna have this random video of this sink in that bathroom. But we went to 2 or 3 different thrift stores. We stopped by one greenhouse, but it only did plants. It didn't do flowers and vegetables. And then thrift shopped, and then we went to Comar, Komar, in McAllister, and she told me it was a nightgown / lingerie store. And I thought, well, okay, you know, we can go in there and look. I am a girl of nightgowns. I love them. I love the ones, I usually buy nightgowns at Walmart. I'm not super picky, but I do like the ones that are soft. And Lord, this store was huge, and it was all nightgowns. There wasn't hardly any, what I would call lingerie. There wasn't hardly any of that, but it was nightgown after nightgown. Every print, every kind, every color. So I found one that I really liked yesterday and got me a new nightgown. With me losing weight, that's something that I don't really splurge on, is a nightgown. I just wear it till it falls off of me. But I have a couple that I've got that are pants and shirt sets, and the pants are just barely hanging on my hips. If I'm not careful and walk, they'll just work their way on down, so I have to keep pulling on them. My husband told me the other day, you need to get you some new nightgowns. So I did buy one, and I think every time when I drive to McAllister, I'm going to stop and get me a nightgown, because I have so many to choose from. It's not like you just have 2 to choose from like at Walmart. But anyway, that was it. That was all of my trip yesterday. Not that that was a long day, but that trip just wears me out. That hour and a half driving up there, and an hour and a half back, and 2-hour meeting. It wears me out driving. I guess I'm not a good driver. Okay, that's all I have for today, and I'm going to add this to the end of my other video and the little clip of the bathroom that I have, and then that's it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, y'all.